looking at eastfin.com and looking at a teen dating website, I wanted to find one that was just aimed at adults to see how different it was and whether the setup of the site and things like that are completely different, what kind of messages get sent about, and sort of just to compare them. And the website that I found is most definitely an adult site. It's called the Ashley Madison Company, and they state that life is short, have an affair. That's the motto of the dating website as a whole. And it also has an affair guarantee. So when you sign up, they will guarantee to find you somebody to have an affair with. So I signed myself up. I didn't give any of my own details. I used a completely different name. I didn't have to put a picture up. The only bit of information that I needed to verify that I was indeed a person was just an email account, which I set up in a completely different name as well. When I got to the application process, the About Me section is such that you fill in, the bits that you had to sort of tick and cross were really sexually explicit. So you could choose whether you liked role play or bondage. You could click whether you liked to give and receive oral sex, whether you were just after all one night stand or you wanted more than that. It really was almost a daunting prospect. It was, and then I had to look at some other people's profiles, and some of them have just filled out just their most intimate desires, ones that you would probably imagine they haven't even shared with their wife or husband because they're that explicit. And the other thing that's really strange about this website was as soon as I'd signed up, I'd already received a couple of messages from a few men that could see that I was online. You have to pay to use the website, which I hadn't done initially, but men can contact you and pay for you to speak to them as well. And the other thing that the website tells you is that even though you can get the messages sent to you via email, you can actually get the emails only on your phone. So you can actually get them sent through onto your phone as I think a text message. I'm not entirely sure how it works. I'm going to look into that a little bit more to see. But the pictures as well, I wondered, because clearly people do just meet up on these sites to have affairs. But what would you do if you didn't know what they looked like? But I found out that you can actually send private showcases of yourself. So once you've been speaking to people, I guess you become you trust them a little bit more. Whether you can trust anyone on a dating website, especially one that guarantees affairs, I'm not really sure. But they can send private showcases to you, so just pictures of yourself that you might like to see. So I'm going to see if I get sent any of those and see what other kind of messages I get sent, and yeah, just see how it goes really.